Marco.
Test. Can you hear me? Can the people hear me?
I took a full
You want me
load.
to?
Yeah, maybe check and see if you can hear on your end. Turn it up.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I'm audible. I sound good.
Beautiful.
I sound loud enough.
Yeah. I didn't know how
Yeah.
loud.
Fuck yeah.
I think so.
Might have to turn the gain up. Pundy Mikey. Let's see. Sound good? That does sound good, doesn't it? Welcome everyone.
It's too good.
Welcome back. Had to delay the stream a little bit. The first of all, there's not enough outlets in this place, and the arrangement of where the outlets are makes no sense. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I can turn it up a little bit more. Yes. Perfect. I'm back here with my bodyguard, Franz Lundquist.
What up, peeps?
I love Chris M's comment here. Chris M starting us off with some humor. Previously on Always Marco, our heroes were stranded in Vietnam. Did Franz have the better poses? Did Marco find his glasses? Tune in at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yes. So true. Glasses. I don't even remember losing my glasses. That's how forgetful I am when it comes to my glasses. My glasses. And did Franz have the better poses? I
lost the
no.
posing, right? The voting. I
You
did.
did lose the posing.
But I won the dance competition.
So true. So true. I don't know. I think I must have accidentally clicked 9 instead of 0 because they're right next to each other when I set up the Donald goal on the screen, because we definitely did not get $9 yet. So let's change this to say 0. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Flee the country, which is what we're trying to do. Because we're just gonna get the fuck out of this country.
Yeah.
Tell
Tell them what's happened yesterday when we were walking to the gym.
Dude, yes. Okay, first of all, in Thailand, you walk down the street, if you're me or him, and you hear things like, "Oh, handsome man, I like you."
Kolomak.
Things like this. That means you're very handsome in Thai. And yesterday, we're walking to the gym here in Vietnam, and two guys on a bike, they're on a motorbike, one's driving, one's the passenger on the back of the bike. They just drive by, both going like this, and go, "Motherfucker!"
Yeah, so crazy.
Explain that one, Vietnam.
Yeah.
So
We haven't even seen them before. Did you straight come up from nowhere and just like, motherfucker? No, he said motherfucker. He said like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was fuck you. I was like, what?
So polite.
Yeah.
That's really crazy because it's, first of all, it's the opposite of what we experienced this past year, but also maybe we did see him before, because that girl we saw in the gym yesterday, the one who came up to me and she's like, "I know you," because yesterday in the gym, probably the best looking girl that we've seen here thus far,
Yeah.
came over and started talking to me at one point when you were in the bathroom, and she's like, "I know you. You came to the gym that I work at." I was like, huh? Beautiful big bunda gal coming to approach me in the gym. It's not strange. It's not strange for Always Marco to have that. Of course.
It happens.
It happens. But the reason she explained, I didn't recall. She was like, "Yeah, you guys came to my gym," and she knew you by name. She was like, "Yeah, your friend is Franz, right? But what's your name?" I was like, "Marco." Apparently, where this girl knows us from is when we were looking at which gym we're gonna sign up for when we came here. We went to the location, the branch of this gym that she works at.
Yeah.
And she gave us the tour of it for 5 minutes a month ago or 3 weeks ago. And from that, she somehow remembered us.
Yeah, somehow.
Which, I mean, there's probably not a lot of foreigners, so I get it, but I didn't remember her. I felt bad. Does that happen to you often in your life where people always remember you and you don't remember them?
Not really, but it happened once, and I remember this. It was in Sweden, and me and my friend was in the car, and a police officer stopped the car. And he come up to us and like, "Hey, Franz." I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, what is he talking about? And he like, "You don't remember me?" And I look at him, and I just look him straight into the eyes like, I don't have a clue who this dude is, you know. I don't fucking know, you know. It was like so awkward. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But apparently went to the same school. We went in the same class for like,
oh my god,
it was like fucking 5 years or something. But he looked so different. So I was like,
Was it the uniform or did he look older?
he looked so different, like in the face and everything. And I didn't expect him to be a police officer as well. So I was like, yeah. But
interesting.
yeah, but it's so funny that he remembered me because I've changed a lot, you know. I have tattoos all over now and so on. So
Did
yeah,
he arrest you?
no one can arrest me.
That's true. Danielle W, first dono of the day, $15, and she says goon tax.
Let's go.
We'd love to see that. Thank you, Danielle. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. You love it more, but we love it as well.
We love you.
Aw. My stream buttons aren't working, and they never do, and we love that. That's our favorite, is when the buttons don't work. Yes, they don't work. Yes, 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 they don't work. Woohoo! I love when they don't work. It's actually my favorite thing ever. Let's see if that one works. Nope, they don't work. That's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Check for updates. Version is up to date. Accounts, yeah. Open YouTube. Yep. Let's check and see. It's all fine. I missed the bodyguard, all the bodyguard lore. Well, you're here now, buddy. You're here now. You see it. You gotta believe it. What up, everybody? I want to say the members and the mods and Paz. Integrity, yep. Yeehaw, it's bull wrangling time. So true, so true. Where is it?
Yeehaw, it's bull wrangling time.
Alex FPV, David Shapiro. If you play back at 2x speed to the intro, you can blast into the future. So true. Starla Marie, what up? Jared, what up? The Viet Cong for real, yep. Lene, what up? Yeah, so we're trying to get out of Vietnam because the experience has not been the best. And thumbs up the ting. Thumbs up the ting.
Thumbs up the ting.
I play this fucking thing like it's the piano, you know? I literally.
Yeah, you know that shit.
I know it.
Yeah.
Okay. 100 people watching. We love to see it already. Okay, so.
Oh, beautiful.
Super beautiful. So let me set this up here because we're going to do some reactionating here. I wonder, should I have the thing we're reacting to here like that? Or should I have it reverse? Or like, should I have us down in the corner and the video up here? This is
going to
good.
cover your face. That's perfect.
That's good. That's perfect, right?
Cover me, bro. It's fine.
No, I don't want to do that. You're perfect. Okay, where do we even begin? Where do we even start? Let's start here. Okay, some of you may be familiar with good friend of the channel. We did a debate with him on, I actually want to see what date it was that I did this debate with him because it was quite some time ago. Vince debate. Let's see. Here we go. This was over a year ago. Oh, a lot of you guys probably haven't seen this. Okay. November. Here, let's flip over to this. Here we go. This was, you guys can see that? We, meaning you and I, on November 5th, 2023, did a debate with MLM veteran Vince Goodrum. I have to applaud you there. You obviously. I don't remember how I initially got in touch with Vince, but Vince is here. We did a debate. It was very fun. He was a very interesting personality. It then sort of, the lore sort of morphed where Vince would beef in my live stream chats with Glenn, aka MLM is fraud. To the point it got so incessant that every stream chat was like being monopolized by their back and forth that I had to eventually just hide Vince from the channel. Now, spoiler alert, in light of recent events, I have unhid Vince from the chat. So Vince, if you're watching, you can now comment in the chat. But don't abuse this privilege that I've restored. So we did the debate with Vince. Vince talked, lovingly about multi-level marketing. He said he'd been in it for a long time. He never lost money, blah, 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 blah. It's amazing, this and that. Glenn has a clip where he posted called Vince is angry at the goons and always Marco. MLM has damaged his brain. Let's watch this clip. It's only 30 seconds.
Dave. So go back and tell Marco and the rest of the goons they can go fuck themselves. And tell him to quit begging online as well for money. It's kind of pathetic. Dave, you can't debate someone that's already blocked you, okay? You just can't.
Your boy's back, your boy's back.
So, what do you think so far about this? What I've brought you up to speed on?
Oh, I don't even know what to say. That's so silly. I mean, it's clearly when you're using these kind of like terms, you don't. I don't know. You know, if you like, I don't know even what to say, to be honest. It's just like so silly.
So, okay, so that was what happened. And yet to reiterate, I never blocked Vince. I just stopped responding to him on Instagram, and I hid him from the comments in the chat so that he couldn't spam the chat. I want to share with you one of these DMs that I stopped, but let me see here. As I mentioned, I stopped responding to him on Instagram. Let me just look. When you restrict someone, not block them, but when you restrict them, they can still see your page and everything, but like if they message you, it'll go to your requests. So, okay, let's see. April 21st of this past year, he said, I haven't been in your live stream chats for a while. Okay, no, hold on. Let me go back. Let's see. He was trying to convince me. Oh yeah, this was another thing. Is that one of the accusations that Glenn levied against Vince, and I think I must have said it at some point too, was Vince talked about how he lives in a like mobile home, like a trailer, but he had a website called The Home Business King and was apparently a very successful businessman. But we pointed out how he lived in a trailer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He said that this wasn't an indication of him not being good at business, but rather that he was very smart with his money because he didn't ball out and buy an expensive, fancy home. I say that's bullshit. You live in a trailer. That's what I think. But,
yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
It's still a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so let's see. Okay, here we go. I haven't been in your live stream chats for a while, but I noticed that either you or your goon moderators have actually banned me from your channel. I can't imagine you, of all people, afraid of general discourse, but am I a threat? Am I much of a threat with only 495 subscribers on my business channel? You are bigger than this. This hurts almost as much as my groin injury I suffered, but it is the way it is. And then that's where, but if it's the way it is, then that's where it's going to be. Again, I didn't block him. I was just tired of him spamming the entire live chat. Like, you look at the chat here, it's like a bunch of people, sharing their thoughts. Imagine if you just kept seeing the same name over and over and over. Vince. So then he messages me August 17th, because I never responded to that. He said, thanks for sending goons to make crank calls to my business line. I never did that. In any event, I got back together with my ex-boyfriend in Primerica. If you didn't watch that first debate, Vince let us all know he was gay. Respect. He said, I got back together with my ex-boyfriend in Primerica, so I'm running the team with him. Now get a life, and anytime you want a debate, let me know. I didn't respond to this as well because we'd already done the debate. Then he said later that day, a couple hours later, and I bought another house. Now I have two.
One trailer in one house.
Put two
trailers together. Yeah.
Yeah. Then,
oh my God.
Last week, February 9th, he messaged me and said, not that it really matters, but I'm ending the Home Business King channel and turning it into the Medcare Saver channel. What is it? I don't know. I've also disbanded the team. Presumably, this is the team with Primerica and his ex-boyfriend he was talking about. Seems like network marketing is pretty much a dead duck, and for the first time, I actually lost about $600. I ended up with 4 people, so I made them part-time employees of my business. They get paid hourly with commission. You may have been right, but well, ... fuck you, ... LOL. What a legend.
Oh my God.
What an amazing end to a nearly 2-year saga. But it's not over there. Because of all the videos Vince did, there was periodically he would make a new video shitting on me or whatever. And let's see. Periodically he would make a video shitting on me. And now if we go to his channel, The Home Business King, let's check it out here. It has been renamed to let's close this. It has been renamed to the Medcare Saver channel. I'm guessing this is some new business or something that he's doing. And there's only one video. It's called You Win, Marco. The Home Business King channel has shut down. And let's watch what he has to say here. I'm going to put it on 1.25 speed, if you guys don't mind. What's happening?
Hey everyone, this is the final video for the Home Business King channel. And folks, as you have noticed, I've not made any videos on this channel for quite some time. And I'm here to let you guys know what the reason is. Sometime around last year, around May, a friend of mine invited me back into his network marketing business.
I'm guessing him and his ex-boyfriend broke up because he told me privately that it was his ex-boyfriend. Now he says a friend invited me. So maybe they're just friends again. Who knows?
You know, just to boost up the reps, get them trained, and hopefully bring in some money and stuff. Good opportunity for me. And I figured, you know, I would bring back the good training that I had done in previous businesses because, again, folks, in the course of 20-some years, I have never lost any money in network marketing.
This was probably the main point he relied upon, the main argument he relied upon when I did the debate with him. He said that, you know, he insisted that MLM couldn't have been a scam because he's always made money in it. Thus, of course, it's the fault of whoever lost money that they didn't succeed. It's your fault if you don't succeed. This is one of the big lies within the lie of multi-level marketing that's used to keep it alive and keep people down, keep people losing and blaming themselves. You know, it's just one of the many lies they use to protect the big lie of MLM. Winners never quit, quitters never win. It worked for me, so you must have not worked hard enough. It obviously works. So Vince was very biased because he claimed, as you heard there, that in 20-some years, he never lost money with network marketing. So that appears to have changed.
So I figured I would just go do my usual training, show off my fabulous sales skills, and, you know, let the magic happen. Well, folks.
LOL, Alex in the chat saying, the type of guy to make a 4:3 aspect ratio video. So funny. Oh yeah, if you're wearing headphones, be warned. Yes, true. Because at one point he goes, he's loud for no reason at one point.
The magic didn't happen. And for me, actually venturing back into this business, ultimately I was wrong.
I turned it down right when he said wrong, so I hope I spared your ears there. Should be okay now, I think.
So I had a really strong start. Brought in about 20 associates and stuff. Did some training and everything. Felt that everything was going right, and pretty much what happened, the interest waned in things. You know, simply put, the associates that I brought in just didn't make any sales, and I thought, well, they were being lazy and stuff. And then I realized, you know, the product itself, I thought it was a comparable price, but it really wasn't. The market just didn't react positively to it there, you know.
What do you know? An MLM's products actually didn't compete in the free market. They actually didn't provide value to willing paying customers, which is, of course, lends itself to my argument that I've said a million times, which is that these people in MLMs only buy the product because they think that it's going to make them rich, because they're going to buy it, and then they're going to recruit someone who buys it from them, who's going to recruit someone who buys it from them. Shocker.
No, and stuff.
Also, I love how his like common like thing that he always says is "and stuff." You know, like people often have like catchphrases, like you always say it's very individual. Like,
oh yeah.
He says,
he's the one, yeah,
and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, the product itself, I'm not gonna name the business or anything like that. It was for products that you could find less expensive in other venues, such as Temu of all things, and Shein. So subsequently, the team pretty much was disbanded. And subsequently, I went from training them to run the network marketing business to learning how to do affiliate sales, which a lot of them have moved on to that, obviously. They're no longer part of the network marketing business here. Subsequently, there were about 4 people left loyal folks. So I folded them into the Caliber Fitness and Medical organization for the business, for my business itself here. Now, the only difference is they get an hourly wage, part-time, just a few hours a week and stuff like that, but they are getting an hourly wage.
Boo, having to pay your employees an hourly wage and commissions and maybe even health benefits if things are really terrible. Boo, paying people for their effort and their time. Boo, I want to recruit people who pay me to work and then don't make any money. And then when they don't make any money and they're sad that they're not able to pay their bills, I blame them and tell them that it's their fault they're not grinding hard enough so that they give me more money next month and they keep trying harder. That's the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
That's true business.
Yeah.
That's true entrepreneurship and capitalism. What's going on? Can you imagine as a business owner having to pay your employees?
Yeah.
That is the worst thing that could ever happen.
I'll lose so much money.
You lose so much money.
And I can't buy a new trailer.
Business is about bringing money in.
Yeah.
Wrong button. We want to back up that Brinks truck.
Yeah, that's what we want.
We want to be able to live so good that we can afford to eat anything we want for breakfast as much as we want, even. We want to be able to eat that many eggs if we want.
Exactly.
You know, we want to be able to have enough money.
Yeah.
We can go on Instagram.
Yeah.
And we can say,
put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
We want to be able to live this kind of life.
Work.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
We gave him the money. Boom.
we want to live this life, and we need to bring money in to do that, right?
Yeah.
So,
But we release
instead of money going in,
money going out, right?
money going out.
Isn't that? Yeah.
That must mean money going out bad. Money
think so,
in
yeah.
good.
That's good, right?
Money out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's an evil world we live in.
So this means money should only come one way.
Yes.
And when I'm paying my employees, money is going
Out.
out. This means bad.
Yes. Because now we're losing money.
That we're losing money.
Yeah. But we're releasing a product
Yes.
that's too expensive
Too expensive.
and
Nobody wants it.
haven't done any research before releasing the product. I don't know.
Can buy it online.
Yeah. And it's way better at other websites. Oh my god, I don't fucking know what to say. It's like, clearly, how can you believe in something you haven't even like researched before, you know, or like
Because his ex-boyfriend
told him.
told him.
Oh my fucking god.
Imagine I'm your boyfriend.
You are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I tell you, hey friends, we're gonna go do this thing.
Yeah.
We got a creatine MLM.
Yeah.
You'll believe me. Trust me.
Let's hope it goes well.
Let's hope it goes well.
Yeah.
Have a trailer.
Yeah.
Have an internet connection.
Yeah. And you have magical sales skills. So what can go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Oh my god.
$600 later. Okay, let's see what Vince has to say.
And commission as well. But ultimately, folks, this channel, for the most part, is going to be shut down. No more Home Business King, no more network marketing, nothing
No!
whatsoever. Folks, it's 2024, and I have to say, it's over with. It's done. For the first time ever, I've actually lost money in network marketing. Not really much, but it just speaks volumes. If someone like me that has so much experience loses money in network marketing, then you know things have just completely gone to hell.
You didn't give your heart into it, Vince. You didn't really try. You only gave 20 years. I've given 25 years. It worked for me.
Yeah.
Just when you want to give up, that's the time it's most important to keep pushing. Don't you know that, Vince? You are a quitter. You have a quitter's mindset. You're making excuses. Huh, I can't believe you. The system works for me. There's people making millions and millions of dollars in this business, Vince. Clearly it works. You didn't find the right team. You didn't do the right training. You didn't do it right.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Maybe if you weren't spending so much money buying trailer after trailer after trailer, you would have made some money.
Yeah.
Think about that. Maybe if you weren't fooling around with your boyfriend, you would have been successful in this business. It's not for everyone. We still need people to flip the burgers and make the coffee.
Who's that gonna be?
Who's? I wonder who. Doesn't feel so good to be on the receiving end of all this fucking bullying and condescension, does it, Vince? But I actually will say I respect you for coming out and making this video and admitting it, but even if you won't take full accountability, I mean, but let's see what let's continue to see what he has to say.
It's gone to shit. So folks, avoid network marketing. Okay? Just avoid it. It's over. It's done with. Okay? You will not make one dime in network marketing. The only thing that will happen is that you will end up losing money. Okay? You're going to lose money. There is literally no network marketing business out there in which you're going to make any money whatsoever. None. And it's kind of a sad situation to where, you know, back in the day, you know, all of these companies, you know, had comparable, was pretty comparable. You didn't have to worry about competition from overseas. You didn't have to worry about, you know, stores and stuff even barging into, you know, the product lines and stuff. But now, any product that comes out of any network marketing organization is going to simply be overtaken by something else. Not only that, you know, the premise of network marketing just became recruit. Okay? It just became recruiting, you know.
Spoiler alert, that's what it was always about. That's what it's been about for almost 100 years. It's always been a pyramid scheme in disguise to call your business multi-level marketing or network marketing. If there was not new wide-eyed hopefuls thinking that buying this protein powder or this insurance or this candle or whatever it is was the first step in becoming a business owner and making millions of dollars, nobody would be doing it.
No.
Nobody would be doing it. Otherwise, you would just go and sell your product in the store or on Amazon or like where people are actually buying it. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
No. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is this the most informative and smart advice he ever gave someone?
This is 100% the smartest thing he's ever said. This is the smartest video I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because he's actually saying objectively what is true. That if you join a multi-level marketing company, you won't make money.
Yeah.
So I'm very refreshed.
Okay.
It took someone only...
How many years?
Only less than 2 since we did our debate.
Okay.
Less than 2 since we did our debate.
Yeah.
And I'm only 20-some years younger than him. So he's
slowly starting to realize.
Well, he'll get there.
Yeah, he'll get there.
He'll get there.
You know, I brought on a sales team and stuff to where, you know, immediately, and someone like me, I have to be honest as far as to how I conduct not only myself, but also ethics as well. So ethically speaking, I can't just go and let these guys go and lose their shirt on things. And fortunately, none of them really did, except maybe a couple, but they actually gave up. They were just lazy, basically. Everyone else, they put in a lot of work and they got very little results from it. Now they're getting results from the affiliate marketing, something outside of network marketing. But network marketing itself, it's really over, you know. The person that took the brunt of the losses was, of course, the great one, me. But that's quite all right. I mean, I already knew the risk that came along with it, you know, and stuff. So, with that being said, this channel will now become the Medcare Saver channel, in which I will be giving advice on, you know, getting products such as Ozempic and other drugs that are generally hard to get, you know, and also giving advice on any issues with medical claims, hospital bills, and stuff like that. Pretty much from now on, I'm only going to work in businesses that has to do with the medical industry.
Honestly, I approve Vince quitting MLM to become a drug dealer because it's more ethical than being an MLM. At least when you're selling drugs, you are selling a product to someone who actually wants that thing. And even if the thing you're selling is illegal, on a calculation of whether it is ethical or not, if you want something from me, you're willing to pay me for it, and I actually do give you the thing you asked for, nobody was scammed. You can say something illegal was done, you can say that maybe he'll be harmed from the drugs, but nobody was scammed. 2 adults willingly consented into this deal. In my opinion, the basis of a scam, what scam means, is when you hold up your end of the bargain and the other person doesn't hold up their end. You pay your money and you don't get what was offered to you, or you do pay and then they change it later. Yeah, that's in my opinion, what a definition of a scam is. So at least in this situation, Vince would not be scamming.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is that his job to actually talk about drugs or give information
I
about
have
drugs. I mean, like that's a doctor's job.
This was a
Like I
surprise
would
to
never
me.
trust this guy. What the fuck?
This was a surprise to me
Yeah.
that he
Oh
was
my God.
going this direction with it. I don't
I
even know.
mean,
Don't even know what this means.
he scams people health now instead. You know.
This is like, hey, take Ozempic.
Yeah, just take some Ozempic. Yeah, you don't have to train. You don't have to do anything.
Okay, let's see what he says.
Oh my God.
Nothing that has anything whatsoever to do with network marketing. The homebusinessking.com channel will also be shut down. I am not renewing the domain name or anything like that. The only website I will be maintaining at this point in time is cybergamesonline.com. That's going to be the only non-medical channel that I will maintain. But other than that, folks, that's it. Rolled the dice and came up snake eyes, folks. So I just got to...
It's such a funny analogy to say, I rolled the dice, because you're equating it with gambling. If this was truly a business that was based on like your effort and your skills and your knowledge, why would you ever roll the dice?
You never want to roll the dice. You never want to roll the dice. That's like, why would you want to do that?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. And I mean, I never even... He does still have a personal channel. We can maybe go look at that after. But I saw he was live streaming the other night. I wanted to pop in there and be like, respect Vince. But I thought I'll save my thoughts for the stream and be a little bit cheeky. So yeah, scared money don't make money, Vince. Exactly. Dr. Rap in the comments says, I think it's a setup so he can be amazed by the next one. Yeah, a lot of MLM guys do that. They'll say, oh, the last company wasn't the right one, but this time I got it. But hopefully that's not the case. So let's see how he finishes up here.
Gotta tell people, and I can't believe the words are coming out of my mouth. Avoid network marketing. Avoid MLM. It is really over with, folks. You will not make money. You will lose money. Okay? And, a lot of these businesses, all they're doing is recruiting, and that's it, But that's all for the final video for the Home Business King channel. All my other videos are going to be going private, as you can see, and this will be the only video. I will probably keep this up for 4 to 5 days until the new Medcare Saver channel gets built with other videos that I'm actually making. But again, folks, just wanted to report to you, let you know what's been going on with the channel. Naturally, I'm kind of disappointed, but, this is the way the cookie crumbles there, folks. So again, I'm going to tell you this one more goddamn time. Avoid network marketing. Okay? Don't sign up for any business whatsoever. Otherwise, you're going to get fucked in the ass without a condom. I mean, literally. No Vaseline or anything like that. Just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is. Okay, peace out. Bye-bye.
Oh my God.
Holy moly. What does it say?
What do you say? I mean, I always win?
Marco!
I took a full load.
Ended very strongly. So strongly. Well, what I will say is this. Yes, Vince, welcome to 2025. As a matter of fact, welcome to the 21st century. Because I would argue that it's not a recent thing that MLM is over and it's dead or whatever. I've said in my videos before, this idea that you would ever have to go directly to an individual person to buy something, especially something that you can get anywhere, protein powder, candles, makeup, whatever, essential oils. The idea that you would have to do that has been dead for so long. Think about how long we've had Amazon. Think about how long there has been a Walmart not far from where you live. Think about how long there's been like a Target or a Costco. To buy any of these things for a cheaper price, for at more convenience to you, the customer, and usually better quality, and without any of the hoopla and mind games of having to deal with these people who are also trying to recruit you and tell you about how amazing their life is now that they've joined this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And just now, finally, he's realized it.
Yeah.
It's almost like I've been preaching this for years. And you know what? It always is bittersweet every time this happens. And this has happened to me probably hundreds of times if I had to guess. Whether it's in a video like this, an Instagram DM, a YouTube comment, it's inevitable. People will always come back to me after calling me a hater and say you were right. Even in my most recent video that I put out, I guess for you guys would be this morning, about Patrick Bet-David. I will admit I was hating. I'm hating, but I love it. I love to hate on scammers. I'm being a D1 hater in this most recent video I put out. But I'm not just hating. I mean, I make some good points too. But yeah, I do. I love it. I love to hate, you know. But even people in the, I saw one comment just this morning when I looked, like, even somebody in the comments was like, at first I thought you were hating, but I realized you were right. Like, this guy actually is a fucking scammer. And I mean, it's happened countless times, bro. It's happened countless times. People come back to me, the same people who would like have reported my Instagram account to try to get me taken down and said like, yeah, take that L, fuck you, kill yourself, blah blah blah. The same people will come back to me and thank me for helping them to see the light. Can you imagine? You can't make it up. But it is what it is. So, respect to you, Vince. I know I was giving you a hard time in this video, but I definitely do respect you finally saying it, and don't let it be in vain. Don't let this realization that you've had result in you coming back with another company and saying, okay, but this time, you know,
yeah,
you're just going to get screwed again, and you're going to be screwing other people. So, you know, do the right thing, and thumbs up the ting.
Thumbs up the ting.
Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments here before we move on to our next hero, Dominic Izzo, who we also did a debate with. Was Vince an ex-cop? I don't recall. I know Dominic said he was. Marco or NBA dunk contest? I'll choose Marco. Thank you, Suckbeer Singh. Appreciate you. Mr. Krabs voice. Money. Yep.
Money.
What up, Susie? Rich Chad, poor Chad. Didn't Franz get approached by an Herbalife rep at some point? Was it Herbalife or what was it?
Herbalife. It was Success by Health.
Success by Health, right? Yes.
Yeah, that was something else, right? Yeah, Herbalife is something else. Yeah.
And Voss, there was Voss.
Voss, yeah, that was the part of it as well.
Okay,
that was the whole idea.
That was the Voss travel, yeah.
Yeah, but they never released that idea because he went to court and all these things.
That's
you know.
Right.
So.
Actually, I think I did a stream about that when I talked about Jay Nolan before.
Yeah.
I missed the Glenn versus Vince beef. Yeah, where's Glenn at? It's weird going from it's the best opportunity, it's a game changer, to this. Yeah, you know, isn't that funny how it's always either one of the polar opposites. People are never like just neutral on the topic. And if you are neutral on the topic, it shows that you're just misinformed about the topic. They have to say it's the greatest opportunity of all time. They have to tell you a lie that is as far away from the truth as humanly possible, so that at the very worst case, you end up using, as what Angelo called in my multi-level misery episode with him, a middle ground fallacy, where you start to think, okay, this is obviously a very polarized issue. Some people are anti-MLM, some people are pro-MLM. Some say it's the worst evil ever. Some say it's the best opportunity ever. Maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle. You know, there's two sides to every story. This is not true. There's only one side, which is the truth. It's not a matter of opinion. You can use math to show how one of these things are inherently a scam. And they need to tell you that it's the greatest thing of all time, so that you ignore that math and logic and reason and start to use your emotions and, you know, look at the things they own and the possessions they flex about on Instagram and use that to sort of subvert your rational thinking and go, maybe there is something here. Maybe there is something to it. And as we've seen with Vince, some people buy into this for decades.
Yeah.
Decades of their life.
Yeah. Incredible.
Truly incredible.
Incredible. Yeah.
And Paz says,
and sad. And sad. Yeah.
He could have been doing anything.
For sure.
He could have had a whole trailer park. Of
Yeah. Theme park.
Scam still chilling at my mobile home. So funny. Okay, let's see. What up, Sarmad L? Welcome. Okay, let's see. Most gamblers are just one away from the big win. So true. I'm reading your guys' comments now. He said that all MLMs are bad now thing in your debate. So I do have to agree with Dr. Rapp. This very well might be a fake surprise. Could be, but he deleted all the other videos, so I took my prediction. I guess my prediction was wrong. I would really think this medicine thing he's talking about will turn out to be an MLM too. Oh, that would be amazing.
I'm quite sure it is.
Ozempic MLM?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But that's still like a real product, so I don't know if they will actually
Yeah.
allow that. But
yeah, true. You can't just give that out.
not really. I mean, that has to be prescribed by a doctor.
Yeah.
So
Sarmat
not
says-
everywhere, but
Yeah. Sarmat says, I remember when an ACN dealer tried to finesse me. All I did was look at his 2013 Camry and said, no, thank you. Yeah. He's driving a Toyota Camry telling you about how you can get financial freedom, you know?
oh my god.
Dave Bond says, it's reasonable. Your hate is fueled by all the worshippers that flock to your content, knowing they're being fleeced by PBD. Yes. David says, I'm straight, but this guy is a stud. And Legend puts the 20th super chat, 99 cents with the rainbow emoji. Thank you, Legend.
Skull Legend.
You are a legend. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's a celebration. Yeah, no kidding. Is it a lack of critical thinking that allows people to fall for MLMs, says D-Block? I don't think so. I think it's just people being in a vulnerable situation, you know? For the millions and millions of people that get scammed by MLMs every year, it would be quite a pessimistic way of looking at the world if you thought all of those people was just stupid. You know, we all know people who in our own lives who they're not stupid, but they got scammed. Usually, these people will talk. If you ask somebody who's ever been in an MLM, ask them how their life was going at the time they joined. They usually were either going through some difficult shit financially, career-wise, whatever, or they were just in an overall vulnerable situation. And I would include somebody like my former best friend who joined World Financial Group when he was 18, 19 years old, just trying to like make something of himself. I would include him in that as well, because it's like when you're that age, you're vulnerable just because you don't know anything.
And you're usually quite desperate, right? That's
Yeah,
I mean because you never, or do you? I mean, this is a question to you. Do you see people joining that have a good education, a good job, a good life, and they then joining a MLM?
Never.
Never.
You never see that.
So I mean, yeah,
You know.
talks for itself.
Yes. Anonymous just dropped a bag.
Anonymous just dropped a bag.
Thank you so much.
Canadian dollars, helping you to get
Legend.
out of town. And thank you for having the cojones to stand up to these pro MLMA dollar holes.
Let's go.
Thank you so much,
but it's
Anonymous.
very
Really
needed.
appreciate that. I want to see if the Streamlabs info will tell me who it actually is, though. Thank you, Anonymous. No name showing up. Helping you get out of town, and thank you for having the cojones to stand up to these MLM assholes. It takes a lot of guts, but it's very needed. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. We are Legion. Yes. Welcome to the cult. Yeah, people are just in desperate situations, you know. The movie Wolf of Wall Street is probably the movie I attribute the most or credit the most with like this current generation of scammers who are like between age 20 and 35 for like their initial motivations to do MLM, because Wolf of Wall Street came out 2013. I graduated high school 2014. It was destiny.
Yeah.
It was destiny for the most like glorified, amazing scammer movie, you know, that makes being a scammer look like it's an amazing fun thing, you know.
But it always ends in the same way.
People forget that. People only
Yeah.
post the clips of like the
Yeah.
scene where they're on the jet
Yeah,
eating cocaine
yeah,
and
yeah,
Margot Robbie's got her tits out. And
Yeah.
it's like everyone forgets that like
Yeah.
that was a bad guy.
Yeah. They
When-
only think about the sniffing cocaine from the asshole, you know. That's the only part they see, you
Yeah.
know.
Same with Scarface, you know. Scarface, they post there's the meme where it's like the still here, I'll just pull it up. Scarface,
Is that about Al Capone?
no, the actor is Al Pacino.
Yeah, but the real Scarface is Al Capone right now.
Is it? I don't know. Scarface, taco truck or whatever. You know, there's the scene where he's like in the beginning, Yeah, okay, it's like this. Here, I'll show you the picture. You know, it's like this. It's like this picture, and it's like, no, it's this picture. Here we go. Look. It's this picture, and the caption is like, nothing happened overnight. And it's like a picture of him working at the little food truck when he first comes to America, and him and his boy are like, we got to make a move, and they start selling cocaine. First of all, in the movie, it literally was overnight. He goes from this, and then he goes and meets the guy, I forget his name, and he's like, yeah, I'll go do the deal. And then like the next day he goes and does the deal in the motel for the cocaine and the money. So it was literally overnight. And then he's with, why am I forgetting the name of the character? He's with the main head honcho, big shot drug dealer guy. And they're like in the club, and he meets Michelle Pfeiffer, and it's like a whole, it literally was overnight. It's a movie, first of all. It's not a real life. It's a movie. It's a fictional, made-up Hollywood thing, okay? And in the end of this movie, he is shot and dies. And his sister, I think she got shot as well. And yeah, she gets shot and dies. And his best friend turns his back on him. And his girl leaves him. And it's like, he literally loses everything, including his own life. So,
yeah. I haven't seen that movie. I have to see it.
You haven't seen Scarface?
Honestly, I haven't, to be honest. Yeah.
Donut goal for me and friends to watch Scarface. I'll show it to him.
With Vince on Zoom.
Yeah. With Vince on Zoom. So funny. Okay, let's see. Brandy B says that was, oh my god, that with me time, especially. What are you talking about? Unique. Okay. It is so needed. People like me got so ruined on it over and over again. And again, I'm such an idiot for it. I understand why you feel that way, but I don't think you were an idiot. People in MLMs who are successful are professional psychopaths, professional manipulators and bullies.
Yeah.
To keep you in this shit, you know.
Sure. They do everything in their power.
Yes. These men worked and toiled for these thousands of dollars they'll be plundered of, yes. Scarface was Al Capone's surname, okay. It didn't give my name for the payment, says Beware the Lily of the Valley. Okay. Okay, so it was Beware the Lily of the Valley. I'd like to give credit. Beware the Lily of the Valley. Thank you. Thank you, Lily of the Valley.
Thank you. Thank you. Big time. I need to be... Sucks. Bomba Ross Claude Egg Steven.
Thank you for that. Beware the Lily of the Valley.
Sucks. Bomba Ross Claude Egg Steven.
Let me turn up the Stream Deck sound a little bit. Thank you for... There we go. Biro Jiro says, those neck tats are tough. I'll tell friends when he comes back. Still blows. True. Franz has wicked tattoos. That's Franz Lundquist, my friend / personal trainer / bodyguard. And he's out here with me in Vietnam right now. And we're doing it big. We're actually not. It kind of sucks here, to be honest. Hopefully we can fuck off out of here and go to Japan or South Korea or something. Something better than this. Communism fucked this place up. What can I say? But maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, anyways. Next up. Now that we've covered Vince, let's check out our boy Dominic Izzo.
Thanks, Marco.
Our boy Dominic.
I'm not a loser.
Izzo. And let's see what he's got going on. Dominic Izzo. He has a website. He has a page called Cop Talk Live, Changing Cop Culture. He has, oh my god, this is insane. He's got his hands in many different pots. He has the show Cop Talk Live, Changing Cop Culture. I wasn't even aware of this. He has Dominic Izzo Wing Chun. He has this channel, Izzo Wing Chun, where he talks about martial arts. And he has his least successful of all of these channels, Bull of MLM, Network Marketing Warfare. It's the smallest and the least successful of all of the channels he does. Why are we bringing up Dominic Izzo again? Because it's been a while since he's talked about your boy. But every once in a while, he reminds us how desperate he is. And let me just show you. I wonder if he deleted it because the post did so fucking bad on Instagram. Let's see. So here we are on Dominic's Instagram, and let's see. There's me, always Marco. Let's just do a little comparison. Here's a reel he posted. Let's see what day. He posted this on 1 day ago. Okay, 1 day ago, and this has 1,000 likes. Okay, let's see what the content is. Okay, it's a cop tasing someone, and apparently people like to see that type of info from him. I mean, look, he has another show as well called The Rants of Izzo Show, Izzo Wing Chun, Cop Talk Live, Bull of MLM. This guy,
oh my god,
this guy grinds hard. He grinds.
Shows. Yeah, holy shit.
Rants of Izzo, I think, is just about general politics and conspiracy theory. Izzo Wing Chun is about his fake kung fu. Cop Talk Live, I mean, is about police shit, and Bull of MLM is the bull shit of MLM. So here's a post where he's talking about cop-related stuff, politics, whatever you want to call it. 1,000 likes. Here's one about...
I always thought it would never be me. I would never be...
MLM, 62 likes. Okay, great. Here's another one. This is...
Millions of dollars to Gaza for condoms. That was a lie.
Okay, here's a politics, 400 likes. Police, again, 1,300 likes. Police, 1,500 likes. So people seem to really like when he talks about policing.
Islam. And if you go in my faith, because my faith...
Okay, here's talking about religion. My point with this... Oh, look, here's his... Eric Worre, one of the legends we've talked about on the channel. Fraser Brooks, who we've talked about on the channel. Look at that stare. Would you trust that guy?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I trust him with my life.
I don't know who it is.
And today it still blows my mind because that organization that started with 8 and then ended up being like 400 plus people in like 24 hours as they all trickled in after and they got started and they got launched, ended up...
So few are teaching real sales skills in MLM and just flash and emotion to an industry made up of 60% of women, 60%, fucking idiot, who have zero background in sales. We need a change in network marketing now. It's funny that he's putting this caption on a reel with Fraser Brooks because we've reacted to a training of Fraser Brooks on this channel before, and it was complete fucking bullshit nonsense where he's like, message 100 people on Instagram a day, message 500, message them on Facebook.
Oh my god.
Anyways, the pickle, legendary. Thank you, the pickle. Pickle donated $25 super chat, said, dues for missing a lot of streams. LA fires, then rains, been keeping me busy. Oh shit, I hope you're okay. I hope you didn't lose anything in the fire. I'm okay. Happy to see you still fighting the good fight. Thank you, the pickle.
Thank you. Hope you're doing good, bro.
Appreciate that, the pickle. Anyways, why do I bring up the comparison of how well all these posts are doing or how not well they're doing? By the way, the least liked one is the one he posted about me. When he talks about MLM, his audience of supposedly 67,000 followers on Instagram, they do not give a fuck. They do not care. Like, it completely falls flat. When he talks about Jesus, when he talks about politics, when he talks about policing, do that. Because whether it's on Instagram or it's on YouTube, literally nobody is watching. Let me see something. How many subscribers does his Bull of MLM channel have? 1,000. Bro, just now, our debate we did was over 2 years ago. Let me see. Dominic Izzo MLM. Let's see. Always Marco. Debating 10-year MLM veteran Dominic Izzo. This video has 80,000 views in 2 years. It came out February 12th. Wow, exactly 2 years ago. February 12th, 2023. This is the most viewed piece of content as it relates to Dominic Izzo and MLM out there. And of course, if you just watch it, you'll see how people still drop new comments on this, by the way, and he gets flamed every single time. Anywho, let's see what Dominic Izzo had to say about me most recently.
It's the only type of cult movement that I've seen that manages to incorporate or adapt itself and mold itself to any kind of person. Some cults are strong enough with their faith manipulation to not pay their cult members, but just make them believe that they're doing God's work. MLM is so effective at like, okay, if you're a religious person, we know how to use the faith manipulation to get you to do our bidding. If you're someone who just wants money, we know how to fearmonger and induce these phobias about the economy and all this. It's like every cult tactic that's rolled into.
Ladies, do you not realize how fucking dumb the anti-MLM community makes you look? I mean, they're exposing you. They're not exposing the industry. They're actually exposing you and how stupid you are. Now, I'm a network marketing professional, and I will call out the shit in our business. Everything he says is right. We pray, and I was part of the problem for a long time, on single moms, on stay-at-home moms, on people of faith, and we leverage those pain points for sales. But then what happens? After you've been burnt because you never got trained properly, you never knew what a sales call was, you never knew how to pitch, close, objection handle. It was just I believe in you and I love you, and that's all the shit that your husband had to hear for God knows how long before he went, would you quit this fucking dumb thing? How much money are you spending? Well, now, after you've been abused in MLM for God knows how long, all you have to do is find the anti-MLM community. They're there for you. It's a community. It's a culture. It's a cult where all you do is share, like, subscribe to their videos, make them money based off of the victimizations and the stories that you experienced while in a network. It's no different. It's no different, man. You just got raped by some scumbag. The body is not even fucking healed from the trauma, and the anti-MLM community jumps right on top of you for their turn. This is why I can't stand either side of the anti-MLM or the pro-MLM, because nobody tells the truth about you, mostly because it's a 60% women who get involved in this industry with no sales skills, how you are leveraged by both sides, and they're fucking laughing at you every day to the bank. Ladies, smarten up. It's a great industry if you learn how to fucking sell, if you learn how to put your boundaries up, say no, you discern the proper bullshit artists out there, and you do it the right way. This guy, he's just as much as a fucking rapist predator than anybody else out there in this business.
It's the only...
Oh my God.
I'm a rapist.
Rapist predator.
I'm a rapist predator, apparently.
Oh my
because
God.
I make videos about multi-level marketing.
When you run out of words and don't know what to say anymore, like, rapist predator. I'm like, what should I say? Oh my God. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. How old can he be?
He's in his 50s.
Yeah, he's calling people rapist predators because he ran out of words. Oh my
God. Yeah, I mean, when I first saw that, I mean, he tagged me in it. To his credit, he did literally tag me in it, so it's not like he was trying to, hide it from me or anything. But it's like, when I saw that, it's like, first of all, I saw it, and I saw it, I think, when I first got tagged, and then later on, I wanted to see how it was doing. So I took a screenshot 9 hours after he had posted it, and there was only 23 likes. And now we're a couple of days after he's posted it, and it only has 4 more likes than that. It has 27 likes and 0 comments. Zero comments. Love at Always Marco and his contributions to changing the industry. This is how it always goes. First, they come on my channel. They challenge me to a debate. I invite them on. I let them talk. I let them say what they think and what they want, and they reveal themselves. They show their hand. They show what they're really about, who they really are, what their personality really is, what they believe, and it's you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. To me, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Then it's what he's doing here. We're seeing the stages of the unbrainwashing, like we saw with Vince. It was you're wrong. It was okay, you're right, but there's exceptions and people just didn't work hard. And then it's finally you're right.
Yeah.
Dominic, it seems to be teetering between phase 1 and phase 2, which is you're wrong and you're right. As you saw him say in the video, Marco this guy, he refers to me, is right about everything. He literally says that.
To me, it sounds like he's trying to point that both parts are scammers. And like,
of course,
how can that be? Because you haven't reached a YouTube channel, you don't have to pay anything. It's up to you if you want to watch the video. Exactly. It's up to you for everything. Like, it doesn't cost you anything. if you don't want
Of course, and I
It's like,
care that it's not
no.
like it's not like I'm trying to get people.
No.
It's not like I'm trying to tell people, don't give your money to that MLM, give it to me instead. No,
Exactly.
I just don't want you to give it to the MLM. Go fucking spend it on anything else.
Exactly.
Literally go spend it on anything else. I don't care. If people want to support me, it's their choice.
Yeah.
But
People can take the information for free and hopefully understand they can just jump out of these businesses to not lose more money.
I mean, it doesn't even. I don't need to defend it, obviously.
No, but it doesn't
know
make
it's
sense
not
what
that.
he's saying.
Yeah, of
It's
course
just like weird.
Also, him saying I'm a network marketing professional is like saying, it just means I'm a scammer. It's like if you were trying. It's like you're trying to polish up something bad you're doing. Like,
Yeah, I'm a professional drug dealer.
Yeah, if you were a drug dealer, but you said I'm a pharmacist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'm an underwater ceramics technician, but you're a
Yeah.
dishwasher.
Yeah. True.
Underwater
True.
ceramics technician. So yeah, I mean, I've never been called a rapist before. That's an interesting one. And who would have thought, as I get more famous, it's not crazy to think that maybe one day I would be accused of being a rapist, just because when you're famous, it seems that can happen to you sometimes. But who would have thought that the person calling me a rapist, my first rape accusation comes from a man old enough to be my own father.
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing, and it's like you can tell he's one of these guys who, like, when he was younger, or probably even still now, he just like says swear words and like edgy things. Try to get a reaction.
Yeah. And I mean, like, what is he trying to do with his content? I mean,
great question.
If he hates your content, like, what is he trying to reach out to?
He's saying that me and my videos and the anti-MLM women, which he's always going on about women. It's like
single moms, yeah.
He's going on about women because most of the people who join MLM companies are women.
Yeah.
That's who they target generally.
Okay.
But how are you going to talk about women when you're talking about me, or when you're talking about like one of my videos? I'm not a woman.
That's your question.
So you're sort of, I guess his point is that he's saying I'm like a grifter who's taking advantage of the women who have been scammed.
Yeah.
Because I do the interview series, The Multi-Level Misery. But first of all, I do interviews with men and women on that show, and the stories of the men losing money and being scammed are comparable to the stories of the women losing money.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense.
It's literally not a gendered issue. We're talking about something that's a scam.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your point, is my question.
It's no point with the content. It's no point. He's just talking air.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, the main thing I wanted to focus in on is him saying, this guy's right about everything. That's what he said in the video. He's right about everything. Give it time. Hopefully he'll wake up and stop talking in the inflammatory way he does, just to try to prove a point, which he's actually not even proving a point. He's still wrong. It's like you're saying all this crazy shit, but you're still wrong. Is the most sad part about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could use an analogy that's like maybe offensive to some people. The rape analogy. You could use the analogy if you were actually correct in the point you were making, maybe. But you're not even that. So, I also just saw that while we were reacting to that, we got a $50 donation. So I scammed someone out of $50 while that was happening. You got me.
Freeze, hands up.
While he was talking about me being a grifter and a rapist, and taking advantage, I was taking advantage of someone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you got me.
But he never thought about perhaps you're helping a lot of people to not losing money as well.
Not true. Marco is not helping people. He is just making these videos so he can make money.
Of course.
He wants people to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And thumbs up.
So you can buy these little mansions,
bodyguards,
jets, bodyguards,
trailer.
Yeah, that's a good one. Trailer.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I'm scamming. 51 Cherry donates $50 and she said, paying dues from my black job. Black jobs. We love the black jobs. So true.
Let's indict the motherfucker.
Billions and
Thank you for that. That's very generous.
Thank you, big time.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. Fleeing the country shall ensue, hopefully. Let's see. I know this is a carryover stream goal from our stream-a-thon that we were doing, which we'll get back to, by the way, if you were following along with me and friends.
Oh yeah.
Stream challenges. But let's see if we do it right now. What do you think? Will you do a challenge right now?
I'll be down. I'll be down.
What do you want to do?
If the crowd want to see that, I'm down.
McDonald's cheeseburger challenge right now?
We could.
Okay, how much? How much do you have to do? How much do I have to?
Oh,
how much do I have to scam my audience for you to do that?
I don't know. Are we gonna ask the chat or?
Yeah, we can ask the chat, but they're gonna say $5.
Of course.
You know,
Sigmund.
they're gonna say do it for free.
Cheeseburger challenge. Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, I love that. It's so telling that when Dominic makes a video saying ladies, it's like, and it's the least engaged with piece of content. It's like, hey Dominic, I don't think we've got the female vote here. I don't think we've got the female audience. D to the Izzo. I wonder if he drives a lifted truck with the thin blue line Punisher. I mean, probably. Cop talk, so combative. People forget about the chainsaw scene in Scarface. Yeah. Okay, let me.
Down like syndrome.
What? Where's that? Down like what? Down like syndrome? Where?
Yeah, down.
Don't skip ahead of me in the chat.
But I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are. It was just one comment, so.
Okay. I'm scrolling up. Okay.
This is like a funny thing.
Let's see. The co-host has. Okay.
Where you at?
Okay, he's trying to be a coach, but has no audience at all and a terrible personality. So true. Let me see. I'm lagging for some reason. The dude's mix is off. Marco's okay. That man is blowing up my studio monitors. Always stupid, Marco. The mental gymnastics to call anti-MLM a cult. Yeah. Oh, that's another point. Thank you for mentioning that. D-Block. This is like when... I shouldn't use that analogy. This is like when... Okay. You know the philosophical problem where it's like, obviously murder is wrong, but what if you kill someone because they were going to kill 10 people? Like if you knew for certain they were going to kill 10 people.
So you stop them?
So you kill them? Is it wrong?
Okay.
Like let's stop trying to say that the acts that we can be critical of when they're taken by the victims or the like avenger of you know. I want to see if this post is still up. Somebody I follow made a post where they said this quite well. No, it's not there anymore. I can't find it. But it was basically saying, like, let's not act like it's the same, you know? Let's not act like the same actions from different people mean the same things, you know?
Exactly.
It's like don't talk about Israel. We're not supposed to talk about Israel. But it's like when you see on the mainstream media reporting about Israel that, like, Israel has the right to defend itself. It's such a fucking...
Yeah.
That's like the way they phrase this question to deflect from the fact that anyways, we're not talking about the same things. This is not... It's not the same. When people are getting together to talk about their experience in MLM to hopefully help future victims not become victims, let's not act like that's the same thing as all of you scammers, network marketing professionals, getting together to spew this rah-rah bullshit and scam people. As you said, it's free to watch my videos.
Yeah.
And I'll keep posting them for free.
Yeah.
You know? Marco, you're so evil. Is he wearing a vest or is it wearing him? You know, it's insane. He has no words. Look how poorly that was done. Dominic is such a white knight. He hates both sides. Only he has the wisdom to succeed in MLM. Exactly.
Exactly. That's what it seems like he's trying to do here, right?
Such a white knight.
It's like...
He's out here trying to save women from MLM and Marco. Yeah. No shit. Beware the Lily of the Valley says, it's not at all the same. When I donated, I chose to do so. Otherwise, I could watch this for free. And MLM requires you to pay something to join and to keep paying every month. I was explaining to friends the other day that why an MLM is actually worse than a just cash pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme. Because the Ponzi scheme, you put your money in and you wait for the return. An MLM, you have to keep putting money in. and you never get a return. So,
which is crazy.
Dominic, Marco violated me. Yeah. Some content is just content farming. He's failing, but maybe his strategy. Yeah, I don't know. Down like syndrome, so true. He's projecting because you exposed him. Keep doing what you are doing. All MLMs are scam. I've been in transportation and insurance industry for 10 years and currently being asked to join an MLM. It's truly surprising how they get brainwashed. Yes, so true. Yeah, really sad stuff, isn't it? I mean, what a world. What a world we live in.
What a world, yeah.
Oh, nobody answered about the cheeseburger challenge, so I'm just going to say.
Okay.
I'm going to say.
Or the spicy noodles.
Or spicy noodle challenge. Oh, flippity doodle. How about this one? Since you hate to do this one. Since you hate to do this, let the people decide, because I know you're going to make excuses about this. $20 leg day with friends today after stream. We do legs.
Uh-oh.
And I'll post
You're gonna die.
I'll post a video in the Discord, perhaps.
Yeah, you will die if that happens.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Okay. There's another thing I want to react to, I think. It's truly amazing how I can do an update and more than 2 years on from the Dominic one and nearly 2 years on from the Vince one, we have Vince posting a video called "You Win, Marco. The Home Business King channel has shut down." This was a guy who talked so much shit about me and made so many videos, tell the goons to go fuck themselves, and then finally says, you won't make money if you join an MLM. Wow, it's almost like I tried to tell you that exact thing 2 years ago. And then Dominic, it's like, I've said before, I feel like Dominic is so close to getting it, but also so far away. There's one clip.
Yeah.
There's one clip here. This is from Dominic as well. I think he's going to talk about Patrick because I was talking about Patrick. Let's see.
Thank God he did this. This is what saves me out of that mindset. Patrick Bet David, who people attack him all the time. He's running scams, pyramid scam, and all this, whatever. He did this video explaining, and this video is called The Real Truth About MLM and Network Marketing.
Oh my God. First of all, if this was the video that you were educated by to like justify MLM as a legit business, then you might actually just be a fucking idiot. It might actually not be about you being vulnerable. In the case of Dominic, you might actually just be stupid, because I used clips from that exact video in my video I did about Patrick Bet David in March of last year, almost a year ago, to explain why what he's saying is nonsense and the false equivalences he makes between real businesses and MLM. And Dominic is here saying, this was the video. Let's just see what he has to say.
It only has 379,000 views compared to John Oliver's 34 million views.
Or compared to my video about Patrick, which used clips from that video that has like 500,000 views.
Right. And the point being is, this was a fantastic video that defined what network marketing was. And I watched it. And for me, that started me on the proper journey of going, oh, yeah, shit is a scam if I go, well, I'm a loser, I can't accept accountability. And I don't respect the anti-MLM community for their personal content, because they do. They attack people like Jesse Lee Ward all the time. They attack people at their core of the persona, right? And God,
of being a fucking scammer.
God knows there's a ton of people who rub me the wrong way, and it's always a personality conflict. They will not debate, they will not counter argument. Everything is
I will. I've done it. I did a whole debate with you where you were free to speak whatever you wanted. We did a 3-hour long debate almost. And I've done videos reacting to your videos where you explain something and you say in your video with such conviction, Marco, explain this to me. And then I explain it. And then you never address that. And then the next video comes around, or like Scott and Peter with their little podcast, you know the one.
Oh, yeah.
I took a full load.
They do their podcast. Well, Marco, you've never explained X, Y, and Z. And then I go on my stream and I explain X, Y, and Z, and then they never mention it again.
Is a scam to the anti-MLM community, because that's their generation. So the point being is this: if you're getting involved in this industry, you're going to see a ton of
everything is a scam to the anti-MLM community because that's their generation. First of all, if you just go and look at my channel, a lot of the people I interview, I think most of the people I've interviewed have been older than me. So they're, that's number one. Second of all, that's their generation. It's funny he mentions that, because I do agree that there are a lot of people in our generation like Gen Z who do make excuses and are like soft, I guess you could say. But also, we're also living in a generation where nobody can afford a house. The wages have not kept up with the cost of living. Inflation. It's certainly not as easy as it was. I know for Dominic, he likes to say, oh, well, this generation makes excuses. Well, it's not an excuse, it's an explanation. It is harder for people in this generation than it was for people in Dominic's generation. As I said, Dominic's almost the same age as my dad.
That's crazy, yeah.
So when he was born in 1970 or whatever, he's been an adult for a long time.
Sure.
In 2008, in 2006, Dominic, why weren't you buying property to become successful and wealthy off real estate? I have an explanation as to why I wasn't doing it. I was in fifth grade. I was in sixth grade.
Yeah. And you were barely born.
No, I was in fourth grade in 2006.
Yeah, but even like before that as well, you know.
What were you doing?
But the thing is, like, isn't that kind of like a sign of success when you're getting haters? If you don't like scam people, fool people, dropping misinformation, that's just like a sign of success most of the times, you know.
Who?
Like if you're having haters.
Who has haters?
No, yeah, like these people is hating on you, right?
I guess so.
So I mean, like, if you have that, that's usually a sign of success. If you're not like scamming people, dropping misinformation, if you don't like trying to fool people, you know, if you're just doing something yourself and people hating on you, I think sometimes that's a good sign of success.
I mean, these people hated me when I had 10,000 subscribers, never mind 100,000.
Yeah, but the success doesn't mean you have to have like a huge channel. It can be like you dropping some good information that people could take advantage of.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
well, they hate me because I'm right and they're wrong.
Yeah,
they
of
have
course.
this internal conflict about it because everything I say is, first of all,
couldn't that be success?
I guess so, but I think for them it's more of a conflict that they lash out and attack me personally and call me a rapist in this example of Dominic because everything I say is so simple and true.
Yeah.
I explain the scam of MLM in a way that is simple without having, you don't even need any like resources or sources to back up what I say. You can just understand if you have a working brain that what I'm saying makes sense. If you have 5 who recruit 5,
exactly.
Recruit 5.
Yeah.
Like it's literally a simple math calculation to explain why every MLM is a scam.
Yeah.
I don't need to like do all this mental gymnastics and hooping and hollering and being like, see, Patrick Bet-David told me blah, blah, blah. This is how I gaslit myself into believing that what I was doing was good.
Yeah, of course. And
so I think, and it's obvious that that I'm always right.
Of course.
I'm always right.
Yeah.
And I think these people have this conflict in themselves about it, so they have no choice but to just attack me and attack everyone else and say it's their generation, it's lazy women with no business experience, he's a rapist. In the same Instagram video we watched, he says I'm always right about everything, and he calls me a rapist.
Yeah, but this is what I mean.
How can I?
This is what I mean. He can't even explain. He's doing like a hating video, kind of, if you call someone a rapist, I guess. I mean, but he can't even fucking explain what he means. Like, and it's not even a good point in the video.
No, it's
like,
yeah.
Because nothing is true. You know, it's like.
What a life. What a life.
Yeah.
It's really something.
It's sad.
The Pickle says, inflation adjusted, my first job in 06 is basically paying 50% of what I got. Just ran it on the CPI calculator. Facts are facts and maths is maths. Exactly. Okay, let's see what he has to say here.
Anti-MLM content creation. And remember, all it is, they produce nothing. They do nothing other than comment on the content of others with no solutions. Me, at least I do. If I'm calling out Fraser Brooks, if I'm calling out Eric Worre, if I'm calling anybody else, it's, hey, listen, you're leaving so much out there, and this is what we need to do, right? You talk about changing your mindset, changing your attitude, taking accountability. What about the skill set that's involved with selling, pitching, closing, objection handling? I will address the issues that I do think are the scams of the industry, and that's the lies, right? You're going to make $1 million in your first 6 months. I can't stand that crap, and I have a personal vendetta about that. But if you're getting involved with network marketing, MLM, and you're like, I'm so overwhelmed because all these women, all these children, they got these YouTube channels with 10,000 people, 50,000 people, 100,000 people, and they're saying that it's a scam and all these
women and children. First of all, I'm almost 30 fucking years old. My birthday is March 15th. Mark your calendars, baby. Marco's birthday coming up.
Marco. Marco.
Less than 1 month away. 29. I'm gonna be 29. So I'm almost 30 years old. You know, I've been around. My 29th birthday is next month. I'm almost 30 fucking years old.
Yeah.
And he'll say these kids. It's like, okay, once again, you can't have it both ways. Am I a kid because I'm so much younger than you, or am I this like sophisticated genius scammer?
Yeah.
Rapist,
I don't know.
You know,
it's just like, yeah, it's like a bipolar.
It's crazy. This is a new low though. Like Scott and Peter with their whole like always Marco the narco, the shyster, they've accused me of being a scammer, scamming my audience. They've accused me of now being a rapist. It's like, what's next? It can't get much worse. So I'm actually, if I can survive this, I think I'm okay.
For sure. Yeah.
These people in the comment section are saying, oh my God, it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. They can never answer the question. What's the scam about it?
I've answered that 1,000 billion bajillion times. Look at him. Look with his glazed blank expression. This is the face of somebody who is being totally disingenuous, who knows full well that they're staring into the camera, lying to the 112 people on the other end of the screen who actually took the time to watch this. It's remarkable, the dishonesty and the lack of integrity, as he loved to talk about during our debate. Integrity.
I'm not a loser.
This is a guy who's heard me explain countless times from watching my videos why it's a scam. As a matter of fact, the first video I became familiar with Dominic about was him reacting to a video I put out in 2021, which he reacted to in 2022. And the video was called Why Making Money in an MLM is Impossible, where it's me literally in front of a whiteboard, drawing on a whiteboard the math of how it doesn't make sense and how most people have to lose in any MLM system in order for anyone to make money. I've explained it ad nauseum, thoroughly, in depth, over and over and over again. And he will sit here and say, no one can explain. What's the scam? No one can answer.
Yeah, but what does it take for these people to understand? That's
what I
the
mean.
biggest
It's
question.
like, the problem is not me. It's like there's got to be some internal conflict here where he's not able to understand or he's unwilling to understand. And for Dominic, I think it's quite obvious what it is. He told me, I've burned the boats. I didn't get married. I didn't have children. I'm 50-something years old. Basically, this is all I have.
Yeah.
I feel bad, too.
Yeah, I do as well.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
You refer to me as a kid because I'm like decades younger than you, right? Bro, if I'm a kid in your eyes, imagine how sad it is that you are on your Instagram, a fully grown 50-something-year-old man. First of all, on Instagram, already, okay, you're on Instagram calling some kid a rapist because I make YouTube videos. And somehow this is analogous with rape.
Yeah.
Funny, that's also what Scott Johnson equated. He used that same analogy when he did his debate with Savvy Writes Books. When early on when I first became familiar with Scott Johnson, he was talking about how Amway had metaphorically raped him out of his finances because he had been in Amway for so long. And it's like, okay, for how much these guys talk about women being emotional and like unhinged, isn't it the most emotional fucking dramatic drama queen thing you can do to equate being in Amway or making a YouTube video with rape? The irony is so, it's like collapsing in on itself how mind-bogglingly nonsense this all is. What does it say about you, Dominic, if I'm a kid and I'm this weak, soft generation, and you're this grown, big, strong man, right, from a tough generation, and you've resorted to calling somebody a rapist on Instagram over a YouTube video they made? I mean, the irony. That's probably the softest, wackest, gayest shit I can think of.
It's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
It's really, really embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah.
And nobody even liked your video. It would be different if you were at least getting some return on investment from doing this. Some money,
He's gonna delete that video after.
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
2 days, probably, yeah.
And by the way, he'll engage with everything I do talking about MLM, but there was a period after we did a debate where we were like cordial with each other and we followed each other on Instagram. and he had posted shortly after we did the debate that his mom had suddenly passed away. And I sent him a very like genuine message being like, hey man, like I'm sorry to hear about your mom's passing. Like, I hope you're doing okay. That's the one message that we've ever exchanged that he never responded to.
Oh my God.
The one like where I was actually trying to like make an appeal to his humanity and saying, sorry that your mom passed away. I could go pull up the fucking DM.
Yeah.
But that's the one situation where I tried to appeal to his humanity and like say, hey man, sorry about your mom literally dying.
Yeah.
And here we are 2 years later. And he's saying I'm a rapist.
Oh my God.
For a fucking YouTube interview I did. Okay, let's.
And this is a challenge I really put forth towards you. The more that you research about network marketing, you're gonna go one of two ways. You're either gonna go, okay, this business isn't for me, or if you do choose to become a network marketing professional, I 100% guarantee this. You can go to any anti-MLM content creators commercial or content, and you can negate everything they're saying. It's once you are armed with like the truth and the facts, and you will see where you align with them. You're like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but you're actually misrepresenting it. It's not a scam. It's got some crappy practices, but the industry itself is not a scam. The system is not a scam. You just don't like the way somebody was putting their makeup on a video saying, yeah, you just recruit 2 people and you're going to be making $5 million in your first 6 months. We don't like that crap, and we align with them on that. But this is a day and age of me narcissism on YouTube where content creation is king.
Says the guy with 4 fucking YouTube channels.
And there's a never-ending supply of anti-MLM content creators out there that based off of emotions. Women who love that coffee clutch club, ladies, you just love to do it. I'm sorry. It's a feminine, it's a massive feminine issue of, wow, he screwed me over. You dated him too. Let's all go talk shit about him. That's the anti-MLM community is as if every woman got burnt by the same guy, and they.
Okay, then for the next 5 multi-level misery interviews I do, I'll do it only with males and with males who range in age from 30 up. Matter of fact, the next video I have coming out with Bad Dog Sports, who has a successful YouTube channel talking about sports. He's a fit, in good shape, trains every day. I would describe him as like a very masculine New York guy, and he's close in age as well, closer in age to Dominic. I think he's 49. And that's the next multi-level misery interview I have coming out. I will make sure for your sake, Dominic, so that you can't say it's all these feminine, emotional women. I mean, this will prove my point, actually. The next multi-level misery video that comes out with Bad Dog Sports, you will see Dominic won't respond to it, but if he was forced to respond to it, he would say, like, he would find some new reason to blame the person in the video. He would blame Bad Dog Sports and say, oh, well, you just didn't have the right team. So suddenly it's not just about emotional women who have no business experience, who love to, cry online and complain. If I show you, okay, here's a guy who's 49 years old, who's like a fit, strong guy who has a successful business, but when he was younger, he got, taken for a ride in Amway, you would say, oh, well, you would just make up some new reason. Oh, well, he was stupid. Oh, he didn't know he had a bad mentor. He had a bad team. This is like, people are literally crazy.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I agree.
They all talk shit about him. That's what they do. So for your own arsenal, for your own education, if you're going to be doing this, remember, this is the video you need to watch first. John Oliver, multi-level marketing. Last week tonight was with John Oliver, HBO. This was 8 years ago. Take notes. Right. Watch the whole thing. Let your skin crawl. Start to doubt yourself and go, shit, am I in this right industry? Should I be involved in this? This is really making me uncomfortable. And then go get your notebook out again and take your time. Watch Patrick Bet David, The Real Truth About MLM and Network Marketing. This is where I started.
Sure, go watch them. You can see which of those, and I'm referring to the John Oliver one, is actually like a well-researched, honest, backed up, true video. And then you can watch Patrick waffle around and yap and make false equivalences and weird like sexual analogies for over an hour. And yeah, please do that and make up your mind.
It put me on a path of being like, okay, why do we have so many people making millions of dollars? And why do we have so many people failing? I wanted to discover what the industry was for myself. I did. It's literally selling and recruiting other people to do the exact same thing. I hope that helps. Good luck on your network marketing journey. I'm here to help. 708-982-0974. Get a hold of me. Let's have a conversation. Let's make your business grow.
Who's more of a scammer and a rapist? Me making free YouTube videos that people can watch, and I'm not asking for any money, or him who's literally putting his fucking phone number on the screen, so that you can get into business with him, aka make him money and give him money.
Yeah.
The irony, this is what I mean. The irony collapses in on itself. It's the snake eating its own tail of nonsense.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's just so crazy. Like, I don't have words for this.
This is what I mean. It's like, what can you actually say?
You can't really say that much because he's so silly. He's so crazy. He's so weird.
So fucking stupid. And it's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Bro, Dominic, please, for the love of fuck, you have enough energy in your age, God bless you, to do 4 YouTube channels of varying different degrees of unsuccessful. Please, go just get a job. Get a normal sales job and get married and try and fucking salvage the years you have left. Statistically, let's say you're going to live to be 90 years old, which, you know, I hope you have a long and peaceful life. If you're 55 now, I don't remember exactly how old you are, but if you're 55 now, you have 35 years left.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's do something. Let's stop this madness. This isn't getting you anywhere. It's truly, I'm trying to help you. I know you think this isn't the case, and you would think, you know, because this is probably how you would react, so you're projecting how you think I would react. But again, I'm from a soft, emotional generation, so bear with me for a moment. I can listen to you say nonsense and call me a grifter and a rapist and whatever, and still say, Dominic, I just think you're confused, and I truly am trying to help you here. Despite what you said about me, I'm trying to help you. Just stop, man.
Yeah. But as you said, like, if they do have this knowledge in sales, why don't they just get a good job in sales? I mean, why?
There's endless questions, and the more explaining they do, the more it doesn't make sense, and the more questions you have to ask. It makes less sense. You know, they say if you tell one lie, you have to tell 1,000 more to cover it up. Or Judge Judy says, like, if you're a liar, you have to have a very good memory. But if you're not lying, you don't have to have a good memory. Or Judge Judy also says, if it doesn't make sense, it's a lie.
And that's a really good saying.
All of those things, both of those things apply.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, let's do a follow-up with Vince in a couple of months and see how much better his life is doing. I mean, I don't know if the new thing he's doing is an MLM as well. But assuming it's not, let's follow up with Vince in a couple months, see how he's doing not being an MLM, see how his life has improved.
Yeah.
Because less than a year ago, he was DMing me like, haha, gotcha, I just bought a second house. And then less than a year later messages me and says, actually, I'm not in MLM anymore. I lost $600. So which is it?
That's a really good question.
So were you lying to me when you said you bought a second house?
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I haven't done a stream talking about Dominic Izzo in, let's see, how long has it been? Screen capture. Let's see. Where's the last public stream? I wouldn't have unlisted any of the Dominic ones. Let's see. Where was the last stream I talked about Dominic? Let's see. Is it this? That's 1 year ago. Here's the one with Vince. Dominic. Is it this one? The return of Dominic Izzo in, I think this is 2022. September 2023. Nearly 2 years ago. Dominic. Let's search Dominic on my channel. The return of Dominic Izzo was the last one. I'm sure I've mentioned him in passing in streams since, but damn, bro. Damn. I stopped giving him attention. Same with Scott and Peter, because your boy has over 100K subscribers now. From scamming people and from scamming his audience and tricking them.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
So I don't know. Does it at some point? I've already said everything. They've already said everything, except, I mean, he hadn't said everything. He hadn't called me a rapist. Now he has. I've said everything. They've made their points clear, and they've shown themselves to be wrong and bad faith actors. I've shown myself to be right and trying to help people. And here we are. The market, the free market has spoken, ironically. I wish y'all would get into the free market. Like Vince realizing nobody actually wanted to buy the products from the MLM he was just in. But here in the free market, me continuing to do my cult hater, rapist, whatever I'm doing, 107,000 subscribers. I think when I did the debate with Dominic, I probably had 50, around 50 in 2023. And mine's gone from 50 to over 100. And in that same span of time, I think he's gone from around 500 now to 1,000.
Yeah. Says a lot, right? Says a lot.
You know?
Yeah, just incredible. Just incredible.
Imagine if Vince and Dominic combined their efforts.
Doing business together.
How many trailers do you think they could get?
3.5.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they could get 3.5.
Yeah.
It's insane. I came close to Quickstar, but saw right through it. Says Dr. App, that's good. My brother did Cutco, not good. Pickle says, was shady how they advertised. Was just $20 an hour job opportunity. Written on the corner of my community college classroom whiteboard. Show up, MLM pitch meeting. Yep, always. Take up sewing. Start a bowling league. Get a life. Yeah, literally do anything else. You'll lose less money. Pick up the most expensive hobby you can think of. Pick up golf. Pick up snorkeling. Scuba diving. The most expensive hobby you can find. And it's still going to lose you less money than doing one of these things.
Yeah, for sure.
He bought a second trailer, not house. Yeah. Okay, well, shit, that's all I really got to talk about for today. I mean, the stream is called My Two Biggest Haters Are Back. What was this what you were expecting? What did you expect from
this stream?
From today's stream, yeah.
No, I wanted to hear what you were going to say and talk about these people.
Yep.
I haven't really seen them that much before. You showed me a little bit yesterday.
Yep.
And so I'm glad to hear the story and see what it's all about.
I'm glad you were here on the stream to protect me. Protect me from these mean things.
Yep.
Because you're my bodyguard, not just for physical danger, but you also shield me from these emotional
pain,
right?
So true.
So,
yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, that's how we do it.
And also, I should mention, we just finished the video yesterday that we filmed in October when we were in Bali. Really good video talking about the gentrification of Bali and how like there's endless YouTube videos talking about how like Bali is this dream destination to go to. And we had a different experience. Our experience was sort of that it's become this like gentrified hellhole, to be honest. So we did a really cool, really good video about this. And I'm in it. I shot a lot of it and I'm in it. And we made this like collab video and it's going to be coming out on Franz Lundquist's YouTube channel. I put his @ right here on the screen. But yeah, here, can I put your channel in the chat?
Yeah, sure.
Franz.
Yeah, and that video is actually really sick.
You can subscribe now when he has 192 subscribers and try to help him get monetized at 500, or don't. And when this video comes out, I have faith that video is gonna either it's gonna do it on its own or it's gonna get pretty close.
Yeah, we're probably gonna drop it today or tomorrow, something like that, right?
I hope so.
Yeah,
I really hope so.
Yeah.
So Chris M says, "Hey y'all, I heard Franz Lundquist has a channel and videos and travel videos. So true.
So true. And Marco is the one who filmed all the content, and he is in a lot of these videos as well.
Yes, that's true. That's so true. Because people ask me to make travel content for a long time, but I don't know. I liked being behind the camera for your videos. So we have a lot of videos here already. Another one's about to come out.
Yeah.
World's Biggest Fake Market. I shot that. Welcome to the Islands of the Gods. This is another Bali sort of vlog.
Yeah.
Look at this. 13 minutes, 24 minutes, 24 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. This one's literally me and Franz eating Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, that's a good one.
In Bangkok, Thailand. Apartment tour in Thailand.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
So good stuff for sure. Yeah.
The Pickle subscribed.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it big time. And don't feel pressured. If you like the content, check it out. Subscribe. Otherwise,
yes,
do what you want, of course.
Jared saying, quote, I thought we were his biggest haters, Tex and Ming. Yeah, Scott and Peter are probably sad about that.
I took a full load.
Marco, when's the next infiltration video coming? It weighs on my mind every single day. I am actually working on it. I've never gotten to this point before where the project has become so bloated and so inflated with so many different like clips and stuff that I want to include that I've become like paralyzed at the thought of trying to sift through all of it. Usually it's never been that complicated before, but I am actually working on it. It's all filmed. It's all been filmed. And that's such an amazing video. I can't wait for that to come out. It's me, Franz Lundqvist, and Fidel from my series on I Am Academy crashing the international conference of one of these big MLM companies.
That was a good one.
It's fucking insane.
That's insane, yeah.
Never mind my Amway documentary coming out this year about Amway's impact in Asia. I've already gone to Japan, Malaysia, and Thailand to different Amway headquarters locations to see how Amway has established itself in Asian countries and the impacts on a populace who generally has a lower economic status. You know, the currencies in Asia, whether it's Indonesian rupiah or Malaysian ringgit or Thai baht, you know, these are currencies that are nowhere near with nowhere near the buying power of the American dollar. So when you see these American companies, of course, Amway stands for American Way. When you see these companies establish footholds in these poorer countries, you see that the effects on people are so much more devastating than you could even imagine. You know, we talked to these people on Multi-Level Misery who lost X thousands of dollars. That's one thing. It's one thing if you're married and you have another, you know, your spouse's income to sort of fall back on, and you have credit cards that you can like sort of, you know, just pay off over time. But when you're talking about people who, for them, $1,000 is more than they make in a month, then losing, you know.
Yeah.
You'll see it. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but yeah.
But it's a really good video, and
it's gonna be amazing. Yeah,
it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, and I think Franz Lundqvist might be in that one too. We'll see.
Yeah, I was with you though, so
you were there, and yeah, that's true. Okay, cool. Still looking forward to the U.S. tour dates. We aren't as bad as India, says Chris M. Yeah, thank you, Chris M. The Indian tour, me and Franz, Indian tour of India.
Oh my god.
How much for the donut goal for me and you to go a tour of India?
Oh,
$100,000.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, well, it's rare that I do a stream this short, but we got to go hit that leg day. You're trying to avoid it. You want to stay on here all day long.
We will see in the gym who's going to try to avoid it. We will see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Peace out.